But today we're going through an arm workout. You can see, obviously, I'm not the biggest guy in the world. It was never my priority, but I'm caught for a little bit of time, so we're going to run through it. And I'm going to be bringing these red bands around with me. I'm going to be using them with absolutely everything. So no matter what you're training, you can be doing it. Every sort of an exercise. Add them to your compounds. Add them after your compounds. Superset absolutely everything. And we get going throughout the workout. Okay? You will literally be dying after using these red bands. So it's all things that you can mix into your training, guys. So we're going to mix it in. And I'm going to talk you through it. We're just looking to get blood into the muscle as we go. So I would literally back through my basic barbell curl. We're looking to be really strict at the shoulder. We don't have too much movement. It's just flexion of the elbow at the beginning here. I finish my set then. I will grab my red bands. Quite difficult. Beginning, guys, we're not worrying too much about rest times and that. We might just go for a simple 10 reps, maybe take a minute. We're looking to shock the muscle, and we're looking to, I absolutely hate program. So obviously, ideally, you can keep an eye on someone and you can track them and you go off your little bit of intuition, but sometimes you don't have that, obviously, with the online coaching. You have to give them a program. It's all about how you get feedback back off them. So we're going to pop through again. But then really struggling here. How easy does that feel after going that heavy? Bit of cable. Full focus. Isometric contraction. So even stuff like relax. Again, I go with bands. So I will stand and I'll go for an overhead. I'll also tie this around. I'm going to go up overhead for now. Keep the elbows tucked in if we can. And you physically have to let go, lads. Look at that. That buns. So after finishing my first set, after finishing my first round of sets, so we had one bicep exercise, we had one tricep exercise, moving on to the bicep now again. So again, I'm not naturally bodybuilding, so this is not an everyday thing for me, but again, to show people. So you will be going through your first exercise where it was the barbell curl. It can be the same, the palms facing the ceiling. Okay, from there we will rotate. So we will walk now in this hammer grip with the wrist in this neutral position. Okay, big thing that people do, they really engage their forearm and they don't really feel it in the bicep when they're doing a hammer curl. A lot of people go across the body, but as they're going across the body, we're looking for the thickness in the bicep at this stage. So as they go across the body, they're looking to face the palm down to the ground. We will go with those specific reps later in the session. So it's up to you what you kind of want to do rep range wise. I'm going to go heavy here. I'm going to go single arm. So the biggest mistake I suppose people make on the plan or whatever it may be is if you have a lacking body part. So for me it was always my arms or anything to do with my upper body, or for some people it might be their calves, shoulders, whatever it may be, but they do not train it to the same level of intensity that they would with their stronger body parts. And whether they do that unconsciously or consciously, it does play into a little bit of effect with regards to your physique and the results that you decide to get. Like you can see, I'm using the rack to take out any hip movement, and we will come that bit stricter. Now I'm using my wrists. If you wanted to take the hands out of it, especially with the bands, that's the beauty of the bands, that we can just go and we can mix up the hand position. So the palms facing the floor. You can also go underhand if you're strong at the wrist. It just all targets different parts of the bicep, or the tricep, I should say. So really, really tough. So again, just to finish off, look for thickness of the bicep, because that's where I really, really struggle. If I was being assessed, obviously I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but when you finish your session, you should feel like the biggest guy in the world. Right, so we're going strong at the wrist, and with my body pump bar. If you need to get one, guys, or if you'd like to get one, you let me know. We get them out to you. Obviously, when you're training for the aesthetics, lads, looking for that wide look at the shoulders to make the biceps and the rest of the arms look even bigger. Okay, you can go with your resistance bands as well to train, but I genuinely think that it should be lateral raise into beta band, especially women, over and over again. Almost every upper body session you should be hitting some form of a lateral raise right in that middle delt if you are training for aesthetics, if it's something that you're lacking on. So the way I'm going to work here now, I'm going to go with a couple of heavy laterals. So I went for 8 there, guys, off my heavy bar or my heavy dumbbells. Then I'm going to go real slow now of that middle to top portion of the rep with a real lightweight. I'm using 3 kg. Trying to breathe around that. Just close my eyes. You see, I'm not even using my thumb in my grip, and I go from there. But then again, pick up the heavy weight and go with some bottom half partials and speed them up to really burn out the shoulders and get that pump before you finish. So you go through your arms, your biceps, your triceps. I'm hitting the middle delt before I finish. It's up to you. Wherever you're lacking, a lot of the people that do a lot of pressing, they have a massive front delt from all the pressing movements. Okay, that is brilliant, but it has to be balanced, guys. You're going to end up injured. So if you're looking for weight, obviously we're going with our lateral raises, but if we're looking for the balanced shoulder, you got to be doing your flies and so on. So keep that in mind, guys. Just a different way of training, and that's my take on it. Again, you can factor in your red band. For example, a week ago, there are lateral raises here. I go left hand, and I would just cross over my legs, and then from there, then I could go with my partial reps and so on. And you'd be surprised the burn that you will get. You could also be kneeling, guys, and go with a lateral raise that way. And I'm telling you now, guys, it's not easy. Okay, so